Good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. So welcome to another full pre-market and also first hour of trading together with Bookmap. Let me know if you can hear me. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Anthony. Morning, Paul. Morning, team. Theo. Morning, Mark. Morgan. Good morning, traders. So I'm going to prepare this morning NVIDIA, AMD. Then we're going to prepare some small caps, APM. We have also MEDS. We have NKGN. Good morning, all. Okay, let's start over here. So first of all, this morning we had CELZ. It's a small cap. This came to the daily level around 720. We had a major stuff. We loaded over here short at 7. Now a lot of traders in the room took this. We found borrows. Remember, traders, that for borrows we have to always book in advance. Before starting, also I want to remind you, read always the disclaimer. All the lessons that we do every single Wednesday are for educational purpose only. So read carefully the disclaimer. Know that we are showing over here how to use Bookmap. Then if you want more lessons, if you want more coaching one-on-one, that's what I do in the trading room, Jtraderco. Good morning, Paris. Good morning, Steven. Good morning, Demo. Good morning, everybody. So CLZ over here already to the target. This morning we have a small pop. We're gonna look over here for this level to trade around 540. Very low volume right now, so I'm not really interested in trading this, but only if we get to this level. Wow, this is a little bit of too much shine over here. 1 second. We're gonna remove the text. So that's my sweet spot. Let's put it here. Medium sweet spot to look for a short. So we short over here 7. Also, if you get in the room, you had all time with the timestamps. We were alerting this and all the way down. Then we had another small cap this morning. Pretty interesting is APM. You can see the levels that I traced. These red levels are exactly where we have the daily level. This stock over here started to extend into the $6 and then started to reject over here the $6. Okay, some stuff's faded, VWAP rejection, and now it's fading with very low volume. So how are we going to trade this? Again, I'm going to look for a push this morning into this $5 or 550 to short. So we're going to have this over here or over here. 550 level to short. Okay. Yes, you will see traders in Discord, unfortunately, only Bookmap, because I have so many things on the screen right now, and I'm trying to I will try to fix it over here, but if you want to see the entire let's say profile that I have right now, so also the charts, just go onto YouTube as well. Thank you very much. So APM for now, we're gonna leave it over there. In case we have a pop, we're gonna put it on Bookmap. Then we have the MEDS this morning. So MEDS will be interesting. So we're gonna keep it over here on Bookmap. We had two daily levels. We had $12 over here, and then we had the other level over here, the $14. It popped over here, failed, and then you can see that we start having over here a little bit of volume, dip into the VWAP. We had a curl over here, and then it came exactly to the daily level. Over here we have Bookmap. We can see the perfect rejection, okay, at that 14. Okay, so 14 level. You can see also over here Bookmap grinding. So this zone over here, if you start looking at this zone, is only over here green. Okay, so those dots that you see in this moment, what are those dots? Those dots are essentially only buyers. Okay, of course we have some sellers, but the majority of those are buyers. So you want to simply stay away from shorting this part of the move, and we're looking instead for the backside. So once we see that daily level, okay, so we start seeing this level over here, and we start seeing this level over here. At that point, you're looking then to trade short, so the 14 over here, with a starter, and then once we have over here more unwind, we can add. Be very careful to trade this, because this is a microflow stock, or even better, it's a nano float, so it can give a little bit of headaches. I don't really suggest you to trade over here into this $11, $12 over here. Much better if instead this morning we'll wait for an extension. Generally the stock tends to fail, but not before having put over here a extension. So this zone over here is going to be my favorite zone over here into the 1350 to short. The secondary zone, we're gonna look for the 1250. Okay, 1 second, traders. Let me also fix over here Bookmap. Okay. All right. So the next one is going to be traders looking for another stock that gave a lot of problems yesterday to traders. So we're going to put AISP. Okay. Start looking over here for AISP. Now, this is not a stock that I would invite beginners to trade. This is the price section we had yesterday. So it started over here, this major dip around 12 o'clock. And we spoke about in the previous lessons of the consolidation that we have middays. Okay, so this stock has been moving from $1.50 until $8.60. It's one of those stocks that flow rotation, high volume, simply started like to push all morning. Now, in the afternoon, we had the major squeeze yesterday. So be very careful to trade, and only trade this when you're, we say, at the precise level. My point this morning, if you look over here on YouTube, is trying to look for a possible dip around 750, 760 too long. So this will be the area that I'm looking to long. You can see also in Bookmap the good heat map that we have over here. So in case of a washout fast at the gate and reclaim, I'm looking to long over here for a push to the 850 or 9. If instead we have push this morning to this daily level of 860, or even better 10, okay, so we're gonna extend over here this. We're looking at that 10. You can see over here we have a heat map at 860 or 10. Then we're gonna look for only those two levels to short, or if we're long, we're gonna look for those as two targets. Okay, so Again, be careful on this because yesterday trapped a lot of traders. And I don't want that you get caught front side of the move. Remember, this is still not backside. Backside will be if all the J-lines over here are for the short side. And right now, they're only bullish. Okay, so practice patience over here for the first part of the morning, all right? Especially if you are a beginner. A few things over here I wanted to cover. This morning, if you can look over here at the price action, we had a stock that was grinding, okay? Because over here we were actually grinding all morning. Always with the J-lines, okay? So always this gray band over here. Okay, so for this morning in small cap plan, I put over here ASP, IFBD, and then as last one, I would put over here NKGN. So we're gonna explain a little bit of NKGN. Faded this morning. We could see that it got to this 190. It had the daily level resistance at $2, so was not able to short this. The main point for me this morning is going to look like this. That's going to be my level. So I'm looking for a gap and crap. You can see over here that the system over here on your left side of the monitor is telling me gap and crap. That is going to be exactly the setup that I'm looking to trade. So with low volume, I'm going to look for a possible over here short 156, but even better if we get 170. Okay, so gap and crap over here. What we did is we are looking at the precise level over here on Bookmap, and you can see that we have that pretty decent over here heat map at 160, 170. Confirmed over here also by the price action that topped every single time this 170. Okay, so if we extend this to the left, we can see that every single time the price got to this 160, the price rejected. And over here, as I said, the system calculates then at the gate what setup is going to be for us to trade. In this case, it's telling me this is going to be a short. Okay, time to move to the big cap land. So we have, first of all, NQ for the futures. This was a good morning for us. It's very simple over here to see where we longed. So we started to long over here early morning into this 1 minute J lines. We had over here a secondary long over here, and some of the traders in the room already made their day. Then we had a pullback to this other J line over here, and we started to have again other long plays, always on the dips. You can see that we never long over here on the breakouts, but always with the dips. So if NQ, NES, they will continue to be strong today, then we're going to look for AMD, NVIDIA, and other bullish stocks. Okay, so if instead, so follow very good over here, if instead we're going to have NQ fading, then we're going to look more for stocks like Tesla, stocks like, for example, Apple, Google. They are like fading in the recent days. So we're gonna make two plans on NQ. One is gonna be a breakout over here of this 1800 over here. And in this case, I'm looking for a pattern of breakout and then a pullback, and then I want to long over here on the pullback. Okay, the other pattern instead is what we call FFT, push, fail below, rejection, and unwind. The good point over here is that with Bookmap and the trading system we developed, the forecast will tell you which setup over here to trade. Okay, again, if you're part of the room or you're not part of the room, you always need to read the disclaimer. Meanwhile, we took a long position right now, 820. So I can share over here why we had this long play. So AISP. Okay, so we can put over here another template. And we can also put over here Bookmap. It's a small position, just a starter. Okay, so we have in this case, let me put over here this. Okay, we have our demand zone. We have over here our J lines. We have over here Bookmap. You can see that it's starting over here to curl. At this point over here, you can see this curl. Okay, so we can enter 810, 820, and now we're looking for this push to 860. If instead we're gonna see a very fast breakdown over here, then we're gonna cut simply the position. Remember, this is still 10 minutes before the open, 15 minutes, so it's a starter, really a small position. We wanna trade, you know, after 9:35, 9:40. Another thing, remember that last time we explained how to use the trade control panel, so you can enable your trading even if you want to simulate, right? Or you can connect simply your trade panel with the broker, but over here you can select, for example, chart, and then you can select the amount of size that you want to trade, for example 100 shares, 5,000 shares, 1,000 shares. You can buy the market, buy the ask, the bid, so add in liquidity if you buy the bid, or take in liquidity if you buy the ask. And over here you can sell or short. And then you can put your stop loss. You can work also the market orders. Okay, so simply getting filled over here with the market. This is pretty useful because simply you're gonna practice and learn better how to use Bookmap here. Okay, let's continue with the large caps. First of all is Tesla. For now, I'm waiting Tesla the gate. Okay, so I'm going to explain how to trade Tesla. We have a precise system over here on Tesla. If the market will fail, we're definitely going to be on this, and as we said, on Apple and Google like yesterday. If the market will bounce, we will like practically stay more on AMD and Nvidia. So you can see in the meantime, ASP like working, right? So look over here, the volume that is pushing from our start 820. Again, small position, you know, good for a pizza and a Coke, but that's the main purpose over here. Is not really to show any kind of P&L, is to teach you some of the setup that we trade, and more teach you how to use Bookmap to have a confirmation, a better understanding of the market, and I would say a read of the price action. So on Tesla over here, let's go with a plan. If the market is going to fail, I'm going to wait for fail of this 178, 179, and then into the zone I want to look for a rejection. Or if the market will top, I'm going to look for this area over here or this area over here for a short. Again, traders, if the market will push, I will bypass these levels over here and really not looking to short, okay? So only if we have a pop and fail, we have a very good fader with the market, I'm gonna look for this level to short. If instead we're gonna have a strong market, then AMD, Nvidia, like yesterday, will be in our watch list, okay? So we have over here AMD. I'm going to use a Bookmap up on this, probably at the gate. I like the stock because it's outside the previous trading range. We have a daily resistance over here, 211. You can see also a big heat map at 212. We're going to trade over here two setups. So at the gate, I will screen share this. You will see forecast. It will tell us which setup to trade. So I'm gonna look for a possible dip over here to this 210. We'll probably see over here more Bookmap support. So this 210 over here will be my level where I'll be looking to long. Or if we have more drop, then I'm gonna look over here into the 209, 208, and 60. If instead we're gonna have simply a breakout, this is the pre-market high 211. I'm gonna wait for, again, a push above, consolidation over here, and then we're gonna look for display. Remember the B setup, so if the market instead will fail, being that this is the previous day high, then we're gonna look for a simply, this is essentially a pump and dump, okay? But in this case, a pop and fail, okay? We will see over here FFT. If we see that FFT over here, that this, with the market, with a lot of selling pressures coming down, then of course I'm gonna look for a short play. Meanwhile, over here, AISP is working. We are A70, so you can see also the volume rising. That's pretty good. And this will be very, very interesting over here. Remember, yesterday we were at the open 1.50 bucks. Okay, and simply with a nice J-line curl right now, we had the long play. So cannot complain really of this this push. Okay, traders. So we have a lot of going on. So we have Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, NQ, Coin, ISP, APM, IFBD, NKGN, Meds, and also we have over here still cells, PAG, and the secondary, I would stay also with Microsoft, Apple, and Google. Okay, so a lot of plays. Of course, if you're a beginner, focus on one. Right now, it's very interesting the price action that we're having on AISP. Okay, and also I heard that some Italian traders over here are watching. So, benvenuti traders, mi potete scrivere in ogni momento se volete parlare o semplicemente qualche consiglio. Okay, I just said that in case Italian traders over here want also to connect, feel free to reach out. Few things to say. I made with Bruce and Bookmap several we say ebooks for who attends the webinars. One is how I use Bookmap, so showing some setups. One is how I use Bookmap for the crypto, so showing some setups. And you will see more if you join the room. Okay, so you will see everything there. Meanwhile, traders, I came back with a great trader, a friend. Ciao Quadriviant, scrivimi pure sempre, sei sempre benvenuto quando vuoi venire a San Marino. Ti faccio vedere dove sta venendo la Trading Academy. Hanno buttato giù 2 palazzi, veramente 2 palazzi. Vediamo un po' cosa ne pensi oggi di AMD and Nvidia. So you can see traders also, we have Italian traders over here. Ciao Dario, ciao Quadriviant. Backside Dario technically is a trendline break and the gray J lines below the yellow and the purple, and then you short pops. Ciao Marco, buongiorno. This is a meeting of Italian traders, but everybody please can join us. So it's very nice to see over here people and traders also from Italy, because generally Italian traders are not, too much into the Nasdaq nice, so the US stock market or futures. Instead, these traders right here, Marco, Quadriviant, and Dario, I would say they're very, very advanced. Good morning live. No, we don't forget about Netherlands. So the daily level, you can see 860 rejected on AISP. Again, I'm going to repeat 1 second how to trade AISP. If you're a beginner, I would say avoid the first 15-30 minutes. Wait to see a direction. If you are instead pretty familiar with the small caps, then 880 pop and fill short, and we're going to look for exactly this level that you see over here on Bookmap. Okay, so I really like this level, but if this goes beyond, we have $10. So those will be the two major levels, okay, that I'm going to look for. Now I want to just explain over here a few things. 1 second. So I'm trying to okay, look at this 1 second. Okay, this is how the system, very simple, simplistic way the system works. Sorry. So this morning you can see that we're holding this gray line on ISP. So what it means, until we don't break that gray line and we don't reject, there's no short play. Okay, that's the first thing. It's very simple the way that I made it, but it's easy to understand. It's really, you know, I always say trading has to be simple if you really want to make money. It doesn't have to be complicated. With my partner, we made over 80 algorithms, you know, for our, we say, our trading system. That's another thing. But the concept when you're trading instead has to be simple, especially if you want to trade more assets at the same time. So over here we have instead, I'm going to put a 1 minute chart. We have meds. Remember, we're looking at those levels, okay? And you can see again, we held all morning over here this gray line. You can see how this is repetitive, okay? Sorry. And then we have APM that it faded over here. So remember the levels that we're going to trade probably is going to bounce from the 370 over here. Okay, so we're going to look for that. Okay, let's go back over here with our AMD. So this will be the first one at the gate. I'm not going to leave over here, traders, these arrows, but remember, okay, we're going to see a breakout, and then only in the breakout we're going to trade on the bounce, or we're going to see a pop and fill of that pre-market high and unwind over here. We have a few minutes to go. Time to focus. Time to focus over here. Again, for traders that are part of the room, alert if you see setups, okay? Tesla still bouncing.
Yeah.
Dopo riguardiamo quelli e poi riguardiamo questi qui per gli open e tutto, ok?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have here, traders, 2 minutes to go. AISP pushing up again. Around 10:15, 10:30, we're going to have a recap. So don't go away. 1 minute to go. AISP is direct to that $10. If you break that, then we're going to look for the 12 plus. The AMD wash over here. Another thing, traders, remember always risk management. Okay, so use your stop loss. Now let's go. 30 seconds. Okay, open over here. Starting to watch over here for a cup pattern on AMD or a V pattern over here on AMD. Tesla pop, remember our levels. A fast spike over here, pop and fail on AISP. So possible unwind to 820 AISP for now. System and over. You can see over here, this is the long play and over, exactly when it triggered 210.70 on AMD. Okay, and over you can see over here, forecast, system alerting the long. Now we set the stop break even, otherwise first target 212. Very fast. Cup pattern, V pattern over here, that's your long play, all right? So remember what I said before the open, look over here for the forecast. This is the entry timing where we have this reclaim, and also in Bookmap, once we have the reclaim of 210.80. First target 212. AMD, Tibor, did you get it? Diana, 210.60. Now we have the first target exit over here, half the position 212, take half the position, trail more 211 and 40. And by the way, AISP, remember what we said, we're gonna look for that A15 bucks over here fail. In the meantime, nothing to do on Nvidia, Tesla waiting, NQ still pushing, let's see, coin holding the VWAP, AISP, J lines, IFBD, let's look for J line rejection over here. So if you took over here and you're part of the room, remember, read the disclaimer, AMD, if you took it right here on YouTube and say AMD, we have a pop on cells. Still strong. You can see the volume over here, AMD making higher lows. Well done, traders. It's usual on the over pattern, right? You can see over here on the over. And Bookmap giving the same pattern. So that's always what we want over here. That's your play. Okay? This over here, that's your entry timing. Okay, if we break over here the 211.40, take out 1/4 more, and then you're gonna be having only 1/4 left, which you're gonna trail 211. AMD still pushing. Start watching over here Nvidia for a long play. We're gonna shift over here Nvidia for a long play soon. Let's see if this is gonna be a long play. So look at Nvidia. We have to break the 880 with volume. For now, don't anticipate over here any long. And by the way, for who's looking over here to trade this, give it a second. We want to see a consolidation over here above. Dip, 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 ready to go, ready to go, ready to go over here. Let's see if it dips. Then I will show you how to trade ISP from the top tick. I know some traders in the room took it. I want to share with you how to do it. dip over here, Nvidia. Tesla giving a short setup 180s. Wait, Nvidia over here, not yet long. You can see there's no bookmap over here. We're gonna do this for practice with you traders over here. So we're just gonna simulate a long play. Let's see if this is gonna cup pattern. 11 seconds to go. So if we break 880 with volume, that's gonna be your long, okay? If instead fails, nothing to do anymore. Simply spectacular here, AISP. Again, I'm gonna share how to take this, but first let's focus on Nvidia. Very good, Charlie, Farix, and Tibor taking AMD. Beautiful, guys. Fake breakdown over here. Long play. Now, long over here. There we go. That's it. Boom. And now risk break even. Boom, we got it. Okay? And then you start selling a first partial. That's it, traders. That's it. Sell over here, 883. Half position, put the stop break even. If we fail below 880, out everything in the money. Okay? That's your play. So you have to be super quick to do this, but that is exactly your play. Now, if we fail, we're gonna short it. Got it? So that is your play. So wait a second over here and start looking for a hard time frame, like a 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Possible shorting coming over here. Take a short over here, starter, 879 and 50 just right now. Okay. So 879 and 50, take the short, cover here partial. Take partial out, 876, and now we're gonna hold it. Okay, traders, this over here. NQ is fading. We want to look for an FFT. You can see the system over here is telling me go for a short side. Okay, that is the system telling me go for the short side, exactly when we had this over here. So we can risk break even, 879 and 50. And that's going to be the stop loss, 879 and 50. If you break a 74, you have to have probably a 70, 868 today. Okay, so below J lines, TP, A74, then A70, risk A79 and 50. This is really not for beginners, but I'm sharing with you what we're doing every day in the trading room. NQ fading, you stay with Nvidia fading. NQ fading, you stay with Tesla, and all those, I would say, heavier stocks for the day. I want to see some good trade on ISP, Nvidia for the day, and also AMD. IFBD, I'm just going to share this 1 second. We had Bookmap and we had the system. You can see over here, gap and crap. And the system gave us the short exactly on this red over here, $7. Remember when I alerted gap and crap, it was over here, and that is your target. Very good, probably 2 or 3 hour risk reward ratio. Okay, getting back to Nvidia, stay with the play until break even, give it a little bit of room. Lower high, stuffed, is gonna fail. It's gonna fail over here. You wanna see a fail of this A76. Now put the stop break even, A79 and 50. Remember we're trading FFT setup. You can see the setup over there alerting you. So everything is so systematic. Tesla from the 180 right now, 178 and 50. Remember the alert we gave. we still have over here NVIDIA holding. So max risk break even. Because also NVIDIA is trying to bounce. Okay, so NVIDIA bounce, NQ bounce, AMD bounce, AMD new highs over here. And that is your break even, in this case, on NVIDIA. AMD still pushing strong. NVIDIA no position right now. We're going to look at AISP and why that was a short play. Well, very easy, traders. Look what it says in the system over here. Gap and crab came up, 77% fader. And also you see this J Slim. You see the red arrow? The red arrow over here tells you to short exactly over here. Let's see if Bookmap was confirming as well. So remember that setup we traded on AMD. We traded on the over, and over here we have what? We have a rounded cup. So you can see the over under, break down, and then fail. Okay. NVIDIA over here holding the J lines and pushing. It's a long play on NQ. Long play on NQ at 18,098. Long play on NQ. This trading system over here that you see will be ready soon in a couple of weeks, so everybody can actually trade with this and with Bookmap together. That will be a crazy guide. Why we alerted the long over here on NQ? Because the system is telling me the long. So you see over here that we have this. This is one of the patterns that we like to trade. So we like to take the long over here. We need to break this resistance. This is the target. And if instead we have the fail, that's the cut for a scratch. Okay, so if now this holds this level 96, we're holding the long. If we break, we're out. Very systematic. T-bar, is it clear, buddy? Tesla is still a fader. Okay, Tesla is not a long, it's still a fader over here. Making lower highs, lower lows. Is very, I would say, counter trend versus NQ. ISP, beautiful selling pressure over here. Again, why we sold over here? J-line rejection, and the sellers over here you can see on Bookmap. Same as IFBD. NQ break even. And now you think this is the backside on ISP. No, it's not the backside. ISP can still give some traps. Okay, so AISP, pardon. AISP, no backside yet. The trade we took at the gate is a simply J Slim, and it's what? It's a gap and crap pattern. You can see over there in the forecast. The pattern tells you trade short at the pre-market high, PMH. But no backside yet. Threshold, yeah, that, buddy. Yeah, RVSN. Thank you, Ismael. Good morning, ¿cómo estás? So remember what we said, Tesla is not a long play. Why? The same setup. Remember the same setup we saw on AISP saying it's a J Slim, it's a short with that arrow. You can see over here that's a short. It's like the same over here, right? Look, it's like the same over here. That's our short, came over here, and that's Tesla. Until Tesla's making these lower highs, lower lows, there's no play over here for a long. We alerted this 180 short, this point over here, okay? So T-bar, everybody, I hope you're short at 180. William, are you short, buddy? target price 177 previous low. We're gonna also put over here Bookmap because it's extremely useful to see the levels. Sorry traders, I was running Tesla Bookmap on another monitor. Remember AISP, always risk maximum break even. This can even push, squeeze everybody and halt, okay? So 177 definitely is our target. If we break that, you stay with 175. But remember what we said in pre-market, we're gonna look to short or this level, of course we are just above, or this level, or this level. It came over here, pop and fill this level. The rejection that we had of this level, if you go back, you can listen to the pre-market. The rejection that we had of this level, this is where we have the short play. And the arrow over here, it tells us go short, J. Okay, AMD, Tibor, you're still long, very good, buddy. Insane play over here. Another long play on Nvidia that came up, but unfortunately we missed it. And another play over here, long on NQ. Why I'm saying that? Well, for who knows how we trade in the room, break over here, nice inside bar, push, and then right away break even if this doesn't work. Let's go back on Tesla. If you're short traders on Tesla, write down that you're short on Tesla. I see over here Cesar is short. Very good play, buddy. Very good play, traders. So I like to see over here plays. Nice short over here. Okay, you waited, like I would say, the easy play, really the J-line rejection over here, very easy play. Let's see over here some other plays. This is a PM, okay, gap and crab, J-line rejection. That's all you have to do, buddy. Gap and crab, very, very good. Remember, these can always squeeze. J, you're short over here on Tesla, pull your short Tesla. J, remember, we're working for those 20K months, okay, so I'm not anymore satisfied for the 10K months. Now we want 20K months. Time to step up the level, buddy. So no pressure. And then you can see from that 177 how they started to push strong over here. I want to put over here another book map for you traders. Just give me 1 second, please. I was trying to put another chart. Don't know why I cannot put this. So Tesla over here, hold your short. For AISP with a J-line rejection, we're gonna cover that soon. Okay, so let's go back to AISP. There we go. Why I'm saying that we had a J-line rejection, very simple. Price popped over here into the J-lines. You can see over here bearish engulfing. And also on Bookmap, this is one of my favorite setups, very easy. Price buyers stay away from the short. We top over here into this big heat map, soaks, backside of the move, and that's your short. This is one of the best play you can trade in the market. Use Bookmap, the trading system together, and that's your play. Okay, traders? So, example over here. Well done, buddy. Welcome back. So this is setup, J-line rejection with big heat map, perfect gap and trap. So coin, J-line curl, NQ fading, so it should bring down the market. If you're long on NVIDIA, AMD, know that you have to trail because NQ is fading. IFBD, no more plays. It's faded. You short, good. Sells, gap and crap. You short, good. Hold. AISP, it's a short. We're staying there for the $6 target. And this is essentially what we have in the small cap land, right? They pump in the morning. And then once we have these setups, like this gap and crap today, it simply dies. So let's check over here what else we have. AISP is fading. IFBD faded. Holo, we had a pop at 9:30, totally missed it. Totally missed it. It was super fast and also very low liquidity, pump and dump. Sells over here, another gap and crap. You can see they really touched the J-lines and faded. And again, you have to be ready on every single one of this. You see again, the system telling me to short. Same on Tesla. Same over here that we had before in AISP. Same on sells, okay? J Slim over there tells me to short. NKGN. Gap and crap. We had the target. Now we're not looking anymore to short. APM. This is the one that traded over here before our friend. And it took some scalps. I don't see over here any play. APM on a bear is $3. And then also we had meds. Meds, another J Slim. So you can see another system saying short me over here. So we had 4 and 4 based on the system using Bookmap together. Okay, let's go back over here and check on Tesla. Nice market. Really nice market over here. NQ is holding the VWAP in the 5-minute J-line, so we could have a stall. But Tesla still making lower highs, lower lows. We said below 177, start looking for the 175. Okay, so this is Tesla. NVIDIA also pulling back. AMD pulling back. Only coin over here is pushing. Remember, traders, at 10 o'clock we have some data. Beautiful move over here from Neem, another trader that nailed over here. Simply nailed. Tesla. So well done, buddy. Okay, so you showed over here at the top and then came all the way down. Very, very good trade. Proud of you. Well done. So let's see if we have other stocks playing or tickers. No play for now on NQ. There's the old AMD at the VWAP. So let's see if we can have an AMD, another re-entry. So I'm gonna put over here AMD. It cracked over here the VWAP. Prepare for our long play. If we get to the 211.50 or reclaim very fast over here the 213. Okay, for now seller, so wait. NVIDIA over here. Possible long play. There we go. This is our long on NVIDIA at 881 and 18. That's your long on NVIDIA. Exactly here. Why? The system is telling me to long. And if we fail the 881 and 50 or even 881, that's a stop break even. Okay, so that is NVIDIA, J-line curl, 881 and 50. The risk is 881. So we're very tight risk. We need to see over here follow through. NQ is not helping for now, but it's still very good setup for the risk reward ratio. And that's your exit over here, 881. So small scratch stop. And that's how you have to do it, okay? So remember, it pops, can break over here this level, and then you simply take out the position for a scratch trade for a minimal loss. It's very important to see once the breakout occurs of that 181, 850, sellers join and you're getting out of here. NQ fading, wouldn't look over here anymore for long plays. Try to hold over here Tesla. That's important. So doesn't matter to have some stops, they're part of the game. But when you have your wins, you have to have wins like much bigger than your stops. Still holding over here, fading. So simply stay short, okay? So nice over here, heavy selling pressure. No. Just simply hold over here Tesla. 175 is gonna be the target. There's no long play over here. Yeah, news coming over here, so remember. So we're gonna stay over here and focus on Tesla. Actually, that line that I made is just to show you where you should trail. I'm gonna review as well, but not with the charts, only looking over here in my scanners. So we have AISP, it made a pop, 931. Now it's 684. Very fast over here, right? The pop and fail. Very, very fast. The gate. Remember, we shared how to trade these. Dopo ti faccio vedere, vedi questo. Vedi qui? Questo è il daily, all'open. Far from the 90 Come ieri.
Puoi entrare qui?
Qui. Yep. I don't see the reason why you should cover everything on AISP. For me, the target remains now $6. Okay. So $6 over here on AISP. IFBD, gap and crap, low volume for now, hold. If you trail half of your position 625, that's fine. You can risk now the 650s, so you have a tight trail. I really like these pops into the JTraders, like very, very low risk and easy faders. I believe the best play right now. Tesla's still making lower highs, lower lows. You can see he's breaking down his heat map. 175, we have almost 400K volume there. You look at that liquidity, 358, 400. That's a pretty good one. Remember, when we trade using Bookmap, using the DX feed, we have all the routes, but we don't have ARCA. If you need ARCA, you need to take the other data feed, which is OmniFeed. This is my personal. I've tried both, and I feel like this feed is more than enough. So I've always been with that. Even if I tried OmniFeed for, some months, just to evaluate if I could use two at the same time, or if OmniFeed was giving something more than DX feed, but it was not like that. So I would invite instead both data feed to incorporate even the other routes, so to make it more complete. But this is just to be transparent. Holo, we had a simply fast pop and fail. CLZ this morning was fast at the gate. Another gap and crap. And all these, they gave only a J-Slim. Okay, start watching the NKGN, sorry. NKGN, we could have a long play. So start watching NKGN. A consolidation above 150. And then a cup per long. Tesla coming, Nvidia still making lower highs, lower lows. APM, start watching APM for a possible over here a long play. Before longing on APM, I want to see a reclaim of $4. Not yet for me. So we had a daily level at 8 p.m. This is for the small cap traders that are still on that. Quadriviant eri short, a che prezzo? APM for who was short this morning. I'm just gonna put over here 1 second for the small cap trader that asked me in DM. Okay, the daily level you can see over there was at 6. Okay, this between 6 and 650, that was the daily level. And then we had that stuff. If you can see the stuff at $6. Okay, that $586 over here. Aspettiamo che viene qui rosso. You have to wait that, you know, you see some red prints. The risk is above 650, and then you start looking for the unwind. And for me, the unwind this morning is gonna be the $2. I mean, this went down for a 50% from 6 till 3, and now giving also another short. You can see over here VWAP projection just right now, APM. Okay, let's see RVSN. RVSN. Nice long, buddy. Nice long. Nice move, RVSN. I missed this morning. Look what a move, traders, from $2 to 4. Yeah, I liked over here this VWAP. It's a nice play also over here. Let's look at meds. We have some traders over here on meds. Meanwhile, Tesla continue to hold it. Okay, you can scale out over here 175. Now we're looking for 173. But meds continue to hold it. Again, over here with the daily level at 2 daily levels this morning. You can see the $12 and 20s. Okay, more or less. And then we had this this other level at 14. So you're trying to wait for the first trend line break. And you can see over here what we formed. Remember, we spoke about this in pre-market, sharing why meds over here was a very good short. And you can see that big heat map over here hitting at 14. You can see this level. So we broke that resistance, coming to the 14, and then faded from there all the way down. Now it's holding this 11. It's below the open level. So for me, until we are below this level over here, 1150, this is still a good short. Waiting this trend line break. Target $9 over here. Okay, so try to be a little bit of patient over here. Any question, traders? You can share your charts if you're part of the room in the members room. Okay, so that's always welcome. If you traded this morning with us, Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, NQ, we traded NQ, AISP, IFBD, meds, APM, feel free to share your charts. This is what actually we focused on. Let's watch over here NKGN, and let's put also back over here Tesla. Tesla still a lot of selling pressure. So remember, we have that 172 I would like over here now, the target. This is the chart, is still unwinding, and you can see here, okay, where we had the play from this level. And then confirmation, trend line break, and you can see that square over here, right? That's our confirmation for a short. Okay, NKGN, buddy, it's not a long, I can promise you that. in order to have a long, we need to see a reclaim of 140, 145, at least 30 minutes of consolidation, then we can take a long. Not for now. Paula Fontaine, sick trade. This is what I want from you. So when we say, traders, that the system we're trading is mechanical, it means this. I'm gonna share it here because this really is what I like from my team. Okay, so you can see the trader here got the short of this level, so into the 180s, and then all the way down over here, still trailing. Beautiful, beautiful job over here. Let's see, this is Tibor, so he took the long over here at the open, scaled out, and then over here, I don't think he took this part. And then over here, he tried and a little bit of stop. Yeah, that's a very good trailing. This is Fabian. So he shorter stop, beautiful stop. That's what I want from a trader if that is not going. And then he shorter cover. I hope over here he didn't cover everything, but was recycling. Let me know, brother. And over here, another good play. This is on Google. I should have held longer. Yes, definitely. Essentially, traders, you see this band that we are using over here, right? In Bookmap. If Bookmap makes lower high and you have this band over here, let me share with you. If this band over here is unwinding, and you can see it's always stopping the price, and you have over here lower highs, lower lows on Bookmap, I mean, try always to hold over here. Okay, don't really get out too fast. Okay, because essentially nobody's will have 100% win rate and whatever. Try to hold as much as you can when the trade is working in your favor. But proud of your work, traders. Really, really proud. Still not a long on NKGN. Thank you, Scott. Okay, Fabian, it's not important the big size. It's important for me that the process is correct. So I also studied other traders' charts, and the more we can do this practice, the more it's going to be automatic for us to take these trades. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So NQ faded right now, Tesla faded, AMD faded, Nvidia holding, coin also faded. AISP going to target, IFBD already target, sells already target. NKGN holding, but not a long yet. APM over here, we have the stock holding the open level. Is this a long? No. This is, for me, a short over here that I will confirm soon on APM. APM is setting up for a short. 5, 3, 2, 1. Short APM confirmed, 345 right now. Short APM 345. This is for my team only. Set the risk, as we said, that in the money at 370 APM. So we're gonna put Bookmap over here. So we have APM at 345. Short add. TP is gonna be 250. So let's see over here. Okay, so 345 is where we took the short. You can see the system alerting over here, the short. We had the first entry this morning on this zone up here. Then we had the second entry over here. Now what we're looking over here is a breakdown of this big heat map at 330. And we have this trend line. So I want to see a breakdown of this. I want to see over here this going away. It's a 50K, right? Sometimes they do this to scare traders. But we're holding over here short. Anybody this morning short APM? Kyle is short APM, very good, buddy. We could have a wash over here, so possible washing coming. Andrea, welcome back. Beautiful over here on Tesla. Very, very good. Okay, it's dipping into this 333, 331, 331. Let's see 50K if they're gonna go, traders. 48K, soaking a little bit. That's means soaking, okay? When it's absorbing all the price that has been sold at that main support, we have a lot of liquidity. Tesla bouncing from this 174. Why? Because NQ is bouncing. Sorry, traders, if you hear some noise, but they're starting to build academy just next door to me for Trading Academy. What do you think? We're gonna break this 330 for an unwind over here on APM, or this is gonna spike till 370? Would like also to hear your opinions. So you can see that it's still holding the support, right? But the support is actually holding over there. So over here, life is saying is we're gonna break. I would say, buddy, if this is gonna bounce, it's gonna squeeze probably till the 360. So be very careful in case we start seeing liquidity. NKGN, sorry. Let's see over here in KGN. Quadrivian, teniamo I 230. Okay, NKGN over here, giving a long play at 157. I can share also why it's a long play. You can see that over here, sorry, this one. You can see the system is giving me over here this with high volume, the square, that's your long play. Breakdown over here, APM. Careful if you reclaim fast. We need to see this lower, okay? So it's still not a very good risk reward if we're gonna get out here. We have to hold for much lower.
Per me, ragazzi, se non fa trabocchetti, questo va a $2. So my target is gonna be $2. But if this goes back, stop break even. That is your break even level. 5 cents break even, whatever that is. That's your target. Stay in for that level, okay? NKGN, don't try to short over here. The only level you want to trade short NKGN is at 195, $2. And avoid it if this is going to have 5 minute bars with at least 1 million volume. Okay, so we have it here in KGN. Only wait $2. Only short when volume on 5 minutes below 600k. Ok, per 5 minute bars. Molto bene Dario, guarda quella J-line curl inside bar su 3 minuti. Bari, ti voglio vedere nella room, eh? Abbiamo spaccato veramente in questi 3 giorni in pre-market. Dalle 10 italiane abbiamo fatto, ti dico una cazzata, dopo vedere tutti i trade quando sei dentro. Abbiamo fatto tipo in 3 giorni una ventina di trades. Abbiamo avuto veramente dei killing pre-market con i small caps. Sorry traders over here. Just sometimes it's nice to talk Italian. Tesla over here, don't try to long it right now, okay? The main market is still fading over here. IFBD popping, J lines, NVIDIA over here reclaiming. I'm not gonna long over here NVIDIA traders at the VWAP open level, so wait. We're getting to 10:30. Thank you Charlie, grazie Charlie. Sei benvenuto in Italia. Dario, are you in Italy right now? Quadrivian? Yeah, Quadrivian, I think Perugia, se mi dicevi bene. Se sono ancora un po' di memoria. Verona. Ah. Like 2 hours from me. Yes. Cassate canoli. So it's already 10:30. We're 90 minutes in. If you have questions, please send over. Dario, was amazing to be in Sicily. When I was over there, I remember Messina and all those places, the islands. I remember I was eating this la brioche la mattina con cappuccino e il gelato. Wow, that was amazing. Traders, you're not in Italy. You have to come over here even only for the food. Okay, so let's review 2 things over here on Bookmap. I received 2 questions I can go over. So first of all, Trader asked me, Jay, how can I trade using the trade control panel? So you have to open the simulator account or you open the live account if it's disconnected to a broker. You select over here trade panel. You go over here on the left, you put over here a chart, and then you can use this chart, DOM, or both. I like chart. Then select over here the size, or you can even type it over here. Cancel the orders, flatten everything, so you sell or you close the entire your position. All these are buys, or these are sells, or even to short. And the other question is how to set over here Bookmap times and sales. So right click, where's the COB, current order book. configure column. You go over here where it's written plus. Go down over here, all the way down, because you don't see it, okay? You think it's only this, no. You go down, it's written times and sales. And then you click over here, create. And what I like over here to do is put the minimum size. For example, I'm trading a small cap. I want to see at least, sorry, minimum 5,000 shares. I don't want to see that 100 shares passing. So you can see only the block orders, okay? So even 10, 20K. You can select max size, and you do like this. You drag it all to the left. And of course over here now we don't have enough space, but it will be like this, okay, traders? Okay, NKGN over here also we had the halt. Very good call, Dario. Beautiful. Just to show you, traders, nice over here extension play, J-line curl with an inside bar. That is what I was waiting for. All right, so again, thank you for being with us. If you want to just learn Italian or talk about Italian food or just simply study and learn Bookmap, join us next week. Reach out if you want to be mentored or if you want to be part of a serious trading room, okay? If you're Italian, you're going to have 30% discount. Just reach out and you have 30% discount. Sorry, traders. Next time, we're going to do something for the American traders. I'm kidding. And for everybody else. Have fun, take care, and good luck for your trading. Thank you.